My name is Jake Shapiro, and I'm the founding executive director of PRX, which is the Public Radio Exchange. So we're about a 5-year-old nonprofit that really is a kind of technology startup. And the idea is to offer a service online that connects independent public radio producers with local public radio stations. So in a sense, it's like an online clearinghouse and marketplace for distributing and reviewing and licensing public radio shows. We have thousands and thousands of shows that are available essentially at a one-click away for a station that might want to download a documentary or a commentary or an essay about some public affair or informational, educational content. Well, partly what we've done is we decided to really operate like a technology startup. We're very entrepreneurial. We're a small team. We've built a web application and sort of hired some really talented developers who are really working at the cutting edge of what's possible on the web, and decided to make it something that was both at once a distribution service as well as a social service. So there's ways in which the users on the site are connecting with each other. We're inviting the public in to help review and rate and surface and curate some of the content. So it's ended up being a real network that's expanded beyond just being a kind of a downloading service, and into something that really has opened up unexpected opportunities by really extending the reach to people who have never been part of public radio before, as well as this balance of professionals who are really trying to get their best work out onto the airwaves. So some of the biggest challenges that PRX faces, of course, is that we're a small nonprofit and we're trying to grow in a kind of dynamic way, and it's always an issue of capacity. We're trying continuously to see if we can make sure that the technology itself, the platform that we've built, really does a lot of the work for us, so that the users of the system are mainly interacting with each other and not calling upon our very small but growing staff to do all of that. As well as, we're within the public broadcasting world where there are some limited resources around funds for programming, funds for stations to operate. So we're constantly trying to chip away at innovative ways to extend the reach of what we're doing through the reach of the web. So success for PRX really is about growing the number of sources of programming, making sure that there are some really new voices and fresh talent that's surfacing through the accessibility of the technology, and making sure that there's a range of high quality, interesting, relevant content available for local stations to use to sort of make sure that they're being significant institutions in their own communities. And then for PRX itself, really being this wide-ranging marketplace that's extending far beyond just the current range of programs that you might be able to hear. We're beginning to curate packages and streams and helping be a kind of conduit to places like iTunes and podcasting and downloads, at the same time as we're trying to be smart about connecting producers who have great ideas with the means to be able to create them and reach audiences.